All right. So now I'm on the Wi-Fi. Maybe that's why it was doing like a weird number thing, but whatever. Trying here. You know, you start going down a rabbit hole when you don't feel like your set was strong enough and you just feel like everything's overwhelming in your head and shit. And I don't know. I want to have good sets tonight. I want to be a great host for the headliner. I want them to be like, wow, she's a kick-ass host, you know? Hi, Paul Rosenberg. So I felt like last night I was a headliner and I felt like I don't know. I was not delivering. And I'm rehearsing and I'm practicing. Good morning, Tommy. I just felt, and also my shirt, I was like, oh, it was a poor choice. Like, I'm in good shape, but my shirt kept riding up and I kept fixing it. And I was like, I should have brought that to attention. Like, what is going on with my outfit right now? So you got to like relax into it, you know? Thanks, Paul Rosenberg. Hi, thank you. Hit that like button. Divorce Diaries is my entertainment brand comedy show, live stream series. I have 5 shows this weekend now. I went from a 1-show week to 6-show week. I had a show last night I was headlining on, which is really grateful for. And now I have 5 shows I'm hosting for in Bananas this weekend. Yay! I love that. Those sparkly boots from when I was hosting the Joe Gorga show, that was like I have to be honest, that was like those are like my people. Like the Bravo people. Those are my people. Oh, sorry, guys. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay or no? Hi, Bobby. Yes or no? Do you guys hear me? Yes or no? Here? Okay, good. My daughter's school was calling because she's trialing something out today, and I was like, oh, I forgot to call them. Okay. I'm beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can take me down. So, okay, this is what we're talking about today. Imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome. I got a host tonight and tomorrow and Sunday. And I want to have a strong set, and I want to talk about things that help me get through my day and also like be funny about it. You have a raging fever from imposter syndrome? Yeah, it's the worst. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I thought the jokes I had last night were going to kill, and they didn't. And I don't know if it's because people are like some of my jokes were about being a teacher, and there was a bunch of teachers in the audience, and they weren't laughing. Well, it was all right. The first part was good. My teacher jokes weren't killing, and there was a bunch of teachers in the audience. I was like, thanks, Joshua. I don't know. Gotta just keep moving it along. I have to listen to it, and I have to rewrite and transcribe. I have two shows tonight, 2 tomorrow, and 1 Sunday night. Now, I'm not going to blame them. You can't blame the audience. I've seen really bad audiences, and I've seen comedians turn them around. So I can blame a lot of things outside of myself, but ultimately I could have figured it out, you know. I think that I had to tap in more to the audience a little bit more when they weren't laughing, but then I didn't want to draw too much attention. Like, you better laugh. It's catch-22. I probably have to do more shows that throw me off so I can figure out how to get back, my mojo. Maybe that's it. Just have to keep doing more shows like that, But yeah, being challenged but it doesn't set me up. Like, I'm getting nervous about my shows tonight because the woman I'm opening for is very popular and she's very pretty, and like, I'm just starting to compare myself, like, oh, look at you, you're a loser, like, I'm starting to do that shit, and I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, I am getting down on myself. I love you. Thank you. I'm glad that you love my writing. I appreciate that. The numbers on the live stream have been fucking weird too. It's put me in a weird headspace. Not that it shouldn't. It's still good. It's still high. We're still on a high note here on the Divorce Diaries YouTube channel. But it's like, I just feel like sometimes you're one step above. Sorry, I'm picking my wedgie. One step ahead, one step behind, kind of thing. And it's frustrating. Yeah, you have, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Alter Ego. I have had some people. I've gotten awards for my writing. I'm not embarrassed by my writing. I just I gotta look at my notes. Let me look at my notes from last night. Actually, really cold too. Really, really cold. All right. So let's try this. I was a theater teacher in a public school district. I taught 3 to 5 different elementary schools instead of a classroom. They put me in a cart. I was the prostitute of the DOE. Every building pays me an hourly wage. They wouldn't let me stay over. I mean, I didn't do that one, but that's one of the jokes I had. This was a joke. Remember, and you can't call out sick. You got a hot young boyfriend. You're doing something right in the looks department. Oh, thanks. Stop biting yourself up makes you better. I think I have spoken your. Oh, yeah, no trolls. Let's keep the positive energy. I love that. Thank you. There, the first 5 minutes was actually not that bad, and then there were some other ones that were good. I want to try them out, but I'm hosting tonight. I'm afraid to try out some of the new stuff, so maybe I will try out some of the new stuff on the second show and do my hits on the first show. So they like to call them your hits. Anything that lands, you do on the first set. Because I feel like I need a strong set to come out with. Oh yeah, you do? Isn't it the best? So a little story here. I went to the corner store this morning to buy bread because I was making an avocado sandwich for my daughter, and then the guy goes, "Oh, that bread is free." I was like, "Why?" Because it was expired. And I looked at him. I'm like, "Is it okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I just can't sell it to you. Like, you take it. It's January 28th." And I was like, "Oh, it's all right. I gotta make sure my daughter doesn't get sick." I mean, honestly, if times were really tough, I would be like, fine. YouTube wants me to ask you the last song that you heard. Good morning, Rod. Thanks, Bond. Okay, listen, Bond, let's talk to you. You said immerse myself. Yesterday's set was not great. Was not good. And I'm a little frustrated because I really thought I had a good strong set. I rehearsed it like 5 times yesterday. And I did an open mic. The Real Wrestling. Good morning. Yes, it's already a good day. Let's effing go. Yeah, I have 5 shows tonight, everybody. I'm at Bananas hosting for Christina Marini. She has been on Kill Tony a bunch of times, it says. She's open for people like Tom Segura and his wife. Wait, I have to say Christine. I always say her name wrong. I want to say it right. I am a little nervous. I don't want to disappoint. Let's go, 100. She is amazing. Oh, so you know her, right? Like I'm scared because there's 5 shows. So I was like, wait, is she sold out on the other ones? Because one would think she might be because like they usually don't have 5 shows. Good morning. Yeah, Bananas Comedy Club in Rutherford. So like I'm nervous and I'm excited. You think so? I think she's really, I mean, she's got like big lips, big everything. Yeah, so it's Christina Mariani. Oh, it's Mariani. Chris Porter's going to be there if I ever try to work with him before. Well, my boyfriend's always watching like Kill Tony, and he's like, "Why don't you watch it as much?" I'm like, "Because sometimes it doesn't put me in the best headspace if people are killing," and it's real. And then I'm like, "Oh, does he know who this girl is?" Because then he'll just be like, am I not like I don't know. I'm doing this weird thing. I don't know what the bond market is. Yes, I'm divorced. No, I got my show. Of course I'm divorced. I'm divorced. That's what I want to do on stage. And I want to be like, hey guys, because when I got on stage last night, the fucking lights are in my face. Like it's a fire, like a campfire. The sound was weird. I was competing with the bar. I was all messy in my head. She got me. I know. So I know my boyfriend's like, see, she got killed Tony and like I don't know. I let him show me a clip from Kill Tony right before the show last week, and I shouldn't have done that. That's like not good comic prep. And I didn't want to be rude to him, but like I should have said, tell him to wait. You're better off not knowing. Correct. What the fuck? So you're changing him out? Oh, whatever. How she got famous in Conto. You're better off not knowing. She has a YouTube channel with lots of shorts. I know. Good morning. How wonder if she would be willing to be on my YouTube live. You think so? Should I ask? No, I'm just saying. So I'm performing 5 shows at Bananas Comedy Club this weekend. I'm hosting for Christina Mariani, who has been on Kill Tony, who I know she does. She does do podcasts. She's pretty big. And I am bombing my headlining sets. So here we are. But that's not the right attitude to have. I have to have a better attitude. Here I am, a professional with a background in theater. I got this. Actually, I'm not sure if I got this, to be honest. That's what I should start with. Be like, oh, that's what God's trying to tell me right now. Right here is what God's telling me. Dumb bitch. Watch what you're doing. I should have my members watch the set. When you meet, can you ask her when she calls your phone? Should I give you some advice? Sure. I'm just curious who they have opening for her. I'm the host. Good morning. Coffee on, I see it is, and I spilled the milk already. I'm hosting 5 shows this weekend. What a week. It turned around. Remember at the beginning of the week, I was like, I want more stage time. I want to get better at my stand-up and all that stuff. Well, I'm putting in the time, and we're going to get better. And I also waited for an hour at the dojo to get a spot, and I didn't get a spot. And then I got a call. I got a text yesterday from the GM at Bananas, and she's like, "Can you do 5 shows this weekend?" I'm like, "Hell, fucking yeah! Practice makes perfect." That's right, Tub Supreme. Get that bag. 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 Get that. Get that. Get. Now I'm 44. My daughter thinks it's cringy if I twerk. I think it's cringy if she doesn't clean her dish. She thinks when I ask her to do it, she gets like mad at me. It's like, well, then I'll just keep twerking. Clean your dish, clean your dish, clean your dish. Pick up your clothes, pick up your clothes, pick up your clothes. You know, that should be part of the set. I'm understanding that I'm going to be the cause for my daughter's therapy when she's an adult, but I'm willing to do it with her. Can't wait. I'm excited about tonight. Gonna have fun. Clean your clothes, clean your clothes, clean your clothes. Sounds wonderfully ADHD, right? I got a joke about my boyfriend with ADHD that I'm only going to share on the set tonight because I fucking loved the joke and I forgot it last night. Thanks, Mark. Well, tired of being mediocre. I want to be amazing. I want to be the best. I want to be the best at stand-up comedy. I want to be the best actor. And I'm not going to stop till I am one of the bests. Fuck it. Let's go. 160. It's our job to annoy our kids. Yeah, I know. It is. Do I embarrass you? Then you should get a job. Where's Nicole Barbie? Get over here, Nicole. I'm live, girl. How's life been since I've been around? Hope the kid is doing well. All the things that adults may say to each other. Yeah. I'm going to ask Christina if she'll do, I won't ask her tonight, but I'm going to say, look, I go live every day. Do you want to say hello on my live stream? Yes or no? I'm going to ask her. Ugh, it smells like the burning smelling again. Damn it. My therapist does not definitely tell me what I want to hear. Therapists tell you what you want to hear. Not mine. My therapist is like, we're out of network. I don't want to hear that. You're out of my network. I'm out of network. That's why I need a therapist. Therapy is like $500 a session for a really good therapist, right? You don't, this is not smelling really good. I gotta open this. I don't want to open this though. Ooh, sorry. Hold on. A really good therapist, some people's therapy is smoking a joint. Here, I should write that down. Some is wine. Some is a glass. Is there Stanley cup full of? Some is a Stanley cup full of martinis. Well, some of those therapists are expensive. Yeah, $500 a session. So you have to decide: am I making my car payment or am I medicated? Am I making my car payment or am I going to be medicated? Am I making my car? You got to decide between your car payment or being mentally stable for society. Can't drive your car without your meds, but you can't have your meds without your car. But you can't have your car without your meds. Do that make sense or no? I'm also making a joke right now. I don't really take meds, but I'm working a new bit. No, that didn't make sense. I'm not stretching yet, so got lots of work to do on my material this morning. That is what we're doing. What is the hosting material we're going to come out with? Therapists will tell you what you want to hear. Mine doesn't tell me what you want. Mine does not. This is really tight right now. Whoa. Mine does not tell me what I want to hear. She tells me I owe her $500 because she's out of my network. Why are all therapists out of network? Yeah, I'm out of network. That's why I need a therapist. You got to decide between your mental health or your car payment. Either one, you can't drive your car without your meds, and you can't be. And I don't see now that doesn't work. Never mind. The therapist just told you what you want to hear. Where's that other little plate I had? These are still from New Year's. My last plate from New Year's Eve. Cheers, everybody. I'm going to take out in my first set tonight, I'm going to do all my oldies. So that means Nicole, join. We're live now. Rutherford, New Jersey. Kill Tony. Is she doing 3 shows? She must have sold out. 7 and a 9:15, and then tomorrow is a 7 and 9:30, and then a 7 on Sunday. So that's a lot. Well, I don't know if she sold out, but I have a feeling she did because they don't have sold out on the website. But I know if they made 5 shows for her, that means she's expected to sell out. You know what I mean? If they have her in the small room, she definitely. Well, that's a good sign. Thanks, alter ego. I get it. She's famous. I'm not. Just kidding. I also get intimidated with these really pretty comedians who have a lot of followings. I don't want them to be mean. I still have that complex from high school. Nah, fuck it. Whatever. Not surprised she sold out. That not. God, my insecurities are flared up. Stand-up, I don't think it's dying at all. I think it's oversaturated with just like everything else. So this is where I get confused and nervous, where it's like I have people say, okay. Also, by the way, I don't know why this was itching me last night. Okay. People were saying, well, I talk all about divorce, and I have a bit about that. Like, people get mad. Oh, here comes a woman in her 40s talking about divorce. divorce in their life. Like, my kid's a product of divorce. She's 13. She can relate. I don't know. I don't want to try too many new things on my first show. I want to be like, boom, bah, and then I can go relax into it. No, you don't have to feel bad. I'm glad. I had a feeling. I was just, when I saw it was her, I was like, oh, I just watched one of her clips because it was a funny clip. It was about how she only dates MMA guys. And my boyfriend is a wrestler and he has the cauliflower ear. So like when she said that, I was like, oh, that's funny because she doesn't drink anymore or something. Thank you so much. My prettiest face when it's closed. Jesus Christ. Good morning, William Anthony. I seem stressed. I want to do yes, I do. But last night, if you saw the way the shirt was cutting me, I looked horrible. And I'm a fit person. So I was like, bitch, what is wrong with you? You should have not worn that shirt. So I'm pissed at myself. Nervous. I'm going to go for it tonight. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to do my oldies, but that I know that are going to hit. And then I'm going to, no, he's not. He's just going to roast me. My boyfriend will make fun of me before he roasts the chat. You looked horrible. No, I didn't look horrible. It just was the angle, the way it was cutting with the jeans. It wasn't good. So I'm pissed at myself. I'm like, you should have not worn that. Like, I usually come out on stage and I'm like, let's get it started, bananas. It's Rutherford, New Jersey. Not to be confused with East Rutherford. No, actually, that's the thing I should do. I should be like, because once I was married, oh yeah, I did that on my birthday show. Hang on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh Jesus. Shit, my ex-husband's grandmother just died. How's my show going? Good. Ew. My brain is fried. Oh God. And she's gonna have to miss practice. Thank you for consistency, Sim and Morty. I appreciate you. I needed that. Bam. Ba. 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 No, but I hate to say this. Well, his grandmother was like in her 90s, and God bless her that she passed. I'm sorry that she passed. But my daughter's in like a very trying, like she's in competition time where she needs to be in practice every single day, and I have a feeling that's because no, okay, oh, okay. Oh, thank God. It's not going to be in Indiana. It was okay. The show was I think the show was in the first time they were putting it up at that venue. You should watch the live stream. It was a little funky with the sound and the lights on stage. The crowd was quiet during half of my set, and I was headlining, so I don't know. How do you think the new mic is holding up? I think it's holding up great. And Zim and Morty, thank you so much. I needed that extra boost of confidence today. The venue looks really nice. It was really nice. They need to get a light and they need to cut off the sound from the front of the bar. There's another bar where you guys saw it. If you saw the live stream last night, it was when I got up on stage, they were giving checks out, which is usually called a check spot too when the headliner's going up, but it's like really hard to do the set then. And then it was a lot of noise coming from the bar and I could barely hear myself. What kind of outfit am I thinking for tonight? I don't know. I want to wear like an outfit like this. I want to wear my jeans, my cute sneakers, and a cute top. That's what I want to wear. But I don't like any of my tops right now. So I don't know. You know, on the street. Okay. You feel, that's how you feel. You can feel the way you feel. You can feel the way you feel. And my daughter's like missing a couple days of school now. It's like I'm like getting a lot. All right, so listen, we got 148 of you who are in here. Hit that like button. Biggest problem that I have that is trying to stay focused and not distracted. That's an ongoing problem I've had for a long time. And for example, I have now a couple things I have to do this weekend for my daughter and for work. And also now my ex-husband's, family member passed. Now I have to deal with getting out my daughter from school. It's just all the stuff happens. That's part of life. It's part of divorce. But you got to stay focused. And being focused on my stand-up and making sure I'm doing a good job is important. Who is that? Hi, 175 of you. Who in the chat is divorced? Who's married? Who's single? Put it there. Put it there, everybody. I got to stretch and I got to get ready for tonight. And I got to not bomb my set as the host. Now, as the host, you got to get the crowd warm, right? It's fun. I always do this thing about when Montel Jordan, this is how we do it. I do that whole thing with the crowd, and then Saturday comes, everyone's chilling. But Sunday, you start questioning your life choices. That's the joke that I do. It's complicated. Good morning. It's complicated. Why would you pay? I don't know. No one asked you to pay. Syrup on the table. Look at that. Life of a single mom, cleaning up syrup and shit. No one's asking you to do that. I want to be funny. I'm very nervous about not being funny. And then I think that entail gets in my head and then I'm nervous. Hi, how are you? I love how my chat last night started insulting the booker. That was Patrick. Oh, honey, if you know that it was 9 degrees outside this morning, my hips feel that. My hips feel the 9 degrees of coldness and cold air. That was the part of this morning. And hold on. Thank you, my love. Okay, good. The Chef Serena interview, side note, is going to go live today. I think at 11:30. Hi. What do you think? You're funny? Yeah. I think I'm funny looking. I think my credit score is funny. Here, that looks pretty good, right? That looks like a, I pay for my own bills. Thanks. Lewis, what are you talking about? So tonight I'm performing at Bananas, and tomorrow I'm performing at Bananas, and Sunday I'm performing at Bananas. Okay. And it's 9 degrees outside. You have a good credit score. There were some single ladies there. There was a girl there that I met from college. She's about to get divorced. She told me she wants to get separated, but her husband like doesn't want to pay for it or something like that. I don't envy that position. Oh, my hip right here. This is the cold. This is the cold talking. It hurts. I am nervous about tonight. I want to do really well. I want to be the best host. There's a lot of my jokes where I feel like, I'm sick of telling them and that they get a laugh, but I want to be funny and I want to do new stuff. So what do? I have to just keep enjoying the crowd and having fun. There's some, I always do this on my set. I'm like, and I'm like, shut up. What are you saying no for? How would you say politely, get out of my house? Please get out of my house. The headliner decides last minute. They don't just tell you. Usually it's 10 or 8 or 15 for a host. So most of the time they'll tell you 10 if it's 2 shows. Where are you performing? Bananas Comedy Club in New Jersey. And then Chris, I'm sorry you're still feeling sick, Chris. Hang in. Just kidding. Don't blow. Don't hate anything. Birth was in real life. Okay. What's wrong? Oh, I'm just nervous. I'm nothing's wrong. I'm excited. I have 5 shows tonight. Stop beating yourself up. I know. Let's praise myself up. You raise me up. I don't know the rest of the words. Till I can feel my shadow. You raise me up. And I can see my forehead. You raise me up. I did a whole bit last night about loving my breasts and being a single mom, not wearing a bra, and like saying like, why can't we make the societal norm? Like if women don't want to wear a bra to work, we don't wear a bra to work. If you can be called a we, they, them, I can have these out on display. I don't know, working on it. So what about world events? What jokes do you have about war? Okay, I did this one last night. I said when I taught theater with my students with special needs, one of the labels was oppositional defiance disorder, or basically what North Korea is. Russia. I don't know if that's going to get banned, but as a single mom, I have 2 bras, the work bra and the play bra. The play bra is little black, got a gold V. Some years the play bra has seen many nights. Other years, I've never seen that bra. Like the play bra, it depends what point like of the year. And I'm only going to take out the play bra if I feel like you're worth the play bra. I don't know. It's not going anywhere. I'm a cheater. No, I'm not, but okay. I wanted to find the light clip, but I'm just comfortable in this position. You raise me up. I'm doing new bits with you guys while putting off stretching. We didn't do as much. Oh, we got to put this We didn't do our cardio really today because I'm sitting in this thought process of like, what do I do first? Do I run my set? First of all, you can't work out outside. I can't run. So it's been a little annoying with not running. I like running. I'm a big runner. Not because I like running, actually. It's because I'm anxious. I'm just trying to run away from myself. That's a good bit, right? That we should do somewhere in the beginning. Of course I want to do jumping jacks for you. We get 100 jumping jacks for 100 likes. And right now my light, I can't find the light. Hang on. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay, so I don't know. I have imposter syndrome. It's like, you can't see, this is how we start comparing ourselves to other people when not, I don't know where that clip is. The clip for my light is missing. God damn it. I only went up 3 subscribers. See, it used to go up a lot more, and now it's just not. It's okay. I don't. We will do the jumping jacks. We will do jumping jacks. Don't worry. So tonight I am opening. I'm doing 5 shows all weekend for Christina Mariani. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't want people to be like, can I be honest? I don't know. My boyfriend, I don't think he's watching. He might be. I don't know if he actually finds me funny. I don't know. That's getting in my head. I am honestly, I'm getting into this headspace right now, and I don't want to be in that headspace of like tripping myself out. And I also have other stuff going on that, everybody's ex-wife situation is different. Ex-husband situation is different. And I'm a very big boundaries person. And the new stuff that I worked on last night and the last couple of days, I thought was going to hit, and it's not hitting. And I want to make it hit because it's therapy to get it out. And if the people don't laugh, it just makes me feel sad. Yes, I will stop. Did you guys hear that? Put it in the past and leave it in the past. I don't know where that fucking clip is. Losing shit left and right. God damn it. I have a light here and I want to use it, and I can't find the clip for the light. It's annoying. I lose everything. I couldn't find. Found it. No, I don't. I have it. I can't find my earbuds either. I was watching Paris Hilton and her mom on Watch What Happens Live, and they both lose things. And her mom both have ADHD. And it's the truth, though. I feel like I definitely have undiagnosed ADHD. They just lose things. Oh, did it go off? Why is this not turning on? There it is, Kyle. Thank you. Kyle has got a huge support system for me here. Trust me, your boyfriend is more focused on other things than his opinion of your sense of humor. No, he never is. Like, he always is very supportive of that. I'm starting to like, now it's getting in my head because like he was talking about Kill Tony and showing me the clip of Kill Tony before my show last week. I was letting him, but I should have told him to stop because it definitely gets in your head. And I said something to my comedian friend Oscar last night. He's like, yeah, that's the worst thing to do for a comic, to watch someone else have a great set on Kill Tony right before you go on stage. But then like but then there's also the other opinion of like, well, you should just be funny enough. Well, you should also get your fucking toenails pulled off. How about that? I'm going to one up you by stating something that's disruptive. No. So again, working new material, talking about the imposter syndrome today is what our live is about. Yeah, I don't think that was a healthy decision for me. I should have been like, look, before I go on stage or when we're in the back green room, I need to actually do a meditation, sit off to the side, run the order of my set. Hi, Harvey. I feel like that's what I maybe need to do tonight. And this is the other problem, is that I have tended to let outside shit fuck up my stand-up, like fuck up my routine before I go on stage, and it shows. So I kept saying, so there's things going on in my life where I'm like, is that gonna, what's gonna happen? How am I gonna feel? I'm like, wait a minute, you're in control. The only thing that affects you directly is if somebody is, God forbid, if something's wrong with your kid or something's wrong with you. Are you okay? Are you safe? Is your kid safe? Great. Get the fuck on stage and kill it. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Got money in your pocket. Your kid is safe. You're safe. Go on stage. And my flower is covered. So what are you doing? I am a great athlete. We're going to do 10 more of these out and put all these aside. Shut up, unknown. This is a live stream. It's behind the scenes. Then you get off the channel if you don't want me to tell how I feel. That's a typical male who's chauvinistic. That's like, then don't tell, just be funny. Yeah, well, I'll look at you in the mirror and laugh till I start peeing a little bit, you freaking jerk. I'm over that shit. I don't care. It's like dumb. Not a vent session. I'm sorry. You know what? You're not being like critically mean to me, but I'm not in the mood. It's not a vent session. Yes, I understand that. My favorite is when people that are close to you start giving you comedic advice who are not comics. That's great. But it is hard because you just don't want to get in your head and you want to enjoy yourself and you want to work. This is the hard part, is that I was like writing and working the material over and over again the last couple of days. So I was upset because I was like, why didn't that work last night? Ugh. Don't get in your head. People who need to criticize aren't going anywhere. But then there's people who think that they're being positive and when they're criticizing, right? Get out of my head. Get out of my head. I think that this is the thing I get the most insecure about, because I do feel I'm a late, like I paused. Awesome, gorgeous, like the energy. Thank you. I'm sorry, unknown, I snapped at you. But it is, this helps the hips a lot. It's like, I don't want to vent, like you. I I don't mean it like not. I wasn't. I don't know if I feel like I jumped at you a little bit too harsh because I thought you were trying to be nasty. But I understand that because sometimes when I do a rant on stage as a joke, it does start to sound like I'm just venting. So like I don't want it to turn into like this anger session. If I did that stretch move, I would have ripped a fart. You were funny in general. Thanks, Joseph. Joseph, were you the one leaving all the messages on my page last night? Oh, well, then unknown is this is a real fan, unknown. Hi. Okay. Yeah, see, that's the kind of partner that my partner needs to be like turned on by my feistiness because that's really who I am. I never asked my boyfriend. I don't know if he's turned on by it, actually. I don't think he is. Because he thinks I think, a little like overreactive. I don't think he is at all, actually, because like he's a very positive person, and this is the thing. I do need somebody to kind of bend a little bit and be petty for a minute with me, just for kicks and shits and giggles. You know, like I need a petty ass partner just to be like, yeah, that bitch. I mean, I shouldn't be petty. I'm just kidding. But, you know. Yeah. Like, hold on a second. This is feeling weird. I was eating last night and working on the edit. After I got home, I worked on the edit till 1 a.m. I was working on the edit for Chef Serena, and I had crouton in my robe, and I was like, "Why is my side pins and needles?" And I realized it was a breadcrumb. Right. Well, I have had the same nail polish on my toes since Thanksgiving, and it's only on 2 toes now. So that's sexy. I don't know what else is. Yeah, when men ask for pictures of my feet, I'll take them and I'll say, this nail polish has been on since Thanksgiving. Can I ask you a question? See, I'm the type of person that like starts to worry about things before they happen, which is not good. And like I have tried to shift this mindset specifically this week on just focusing on my stand up and my kid and letting everything else fall into place and saying all you need to do is have a good set and your kid has to be safe and happy. That's it. That's it. That's all we're going to do. You don't want to. And it's all we have to do is drink coffee, work the set. My kid is safe and happy. Preparation. I was prepping all day yesterday too. That's what was pissing me off. Actually, I shouldn't say all day. I should say I did prep, but I do get distracted. And I do have other things under my umbrella for my business I have to tend to that does need attention, that then doesn't get then I put off with my rehearsal stuff. But like, for example, if I stay on here and then I go back on to my stand up, I rehearse my stand up for an hour. I'm going to rehearse a 10-minute set. I'm going to rehearse a 10-minute set, tight 10-minute set, and then I'm going to 11:30 to 12:30 do the things I'm supposed to do. 11. What time was I supposed to do it? 11:30. Yeah, I'm supposed to post the Serena social media clip. But prep requires a lot. Timing and allowing the crowd to digest the joke before you hit them with the next. Yeah. I gotta listen to more of my set from last night, and I wish I could find my earbuds, but I can't. That when I work out, like when I wash dishes and stuff, like I want to transcribe all my sets. So I think that's my mission in the next couple of weeks. Transcribe all of my set all of my sets in the last year and write out every single one that got laughs. Every single thing that got, like, not just hee hee hee, like uproarious laughs. The St. Mark's set that I have on my channel, that's been the best set I've had in the last 6 months. Best 10-minute set. New York Comedy Club in Stanford, that was probably my best Divorce Diary show in a minute. That was probably the best show I did in 2025 of Divorce Diaries. But that was the strongest. And then, yeah. I have multiple times. But I have to transcribe it and listen to it again. Sometimes I don't listen to it all in full. And then I get distracted and I forget what I have to do to make it better. That's why I want to listen to the whole thing, everything that has hit a laugh, I want to do in my first set tonight. Every single thing that makes a laugh, I want to do in my first tight 10 tonight. And that's going to take a minute because I have to listen to some old sets too. Yes, of course. I don't watch for fun. I watch because I want to support one of my comedians, or someone has invited me, because I don't have time to do shit for fun. I'm a single mom. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have time to do shit for fun. I'm not trying to be mean or stupid. I'm just serious. That light is fucking bright. Yay, made it to 19,102. I like to twerk. My daughter thinks it's cringy. I ask her to pick up her clothes. She says, no, I think it's cringy. What was I saying before? Yeah, like, what do you do for fun? You know, I mean, what was it, the thing that I said just now? People are like, what do you like to do for fun? I'm a single parent. Single moms don't have time to do things for fun. Okay? Like, what I like to do for fun is what got me to be a single parent. Oh, is that a good joke? Is what caused me to be, wait, right? Is that, explain? Sex? I don't know. Fantastic joke. I'm a single father of 3, but 2 are in college now. My youngest son is about to graduate. Good job for you. Hi, 69 likes. 69 is the only time a woman does not want to multitask. It's like, cut it out. You're not helping us. You think we like that? Too much work. No, thank you. 70 likes. Thank you. I don't know. What do you like to do for fun? I'm a single parent. I'm a single mom. I don't do anything for fun. In fact, what I like to do for fun is what got me in this place in the first. No, see, I can't even talk. What's fucking wrong with me? I got to get into a better mindset. My headspace is not good. That is why, loosen up. Someone told me to loosen up. I'm like, I can't loosen up any more than I'm not a loose person outside of the only loose part of me gave birth 13 years ago. That's a good one, right? Did you guys like that one or no? Who filed for divorce? You or him? Me first, then him. Hi, Troy Trex. I tried out for Disney on Ice. I didn't make the cut because halfway through I was frozen. Ah, that was funny. I bet that thing ain't loose at all. Also, Troy Trex, what's good? What's good? Okay, Bon, you can be intense, but then channel that into a joke that loosens people up and they'll laugh. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not loose. I'm just making a joke. Girl, you crazy. Bet it's not loose. You're too fit. Thank you, Keith. So the first set tonight's got to be all my hits so that I feel like I'm back in the game. Hi from Argentina. And then my second set, I think I'm going to try some new shit. But I got to listen to some of my recent, like the St. Mark's clip that I have that you guys show. I'll show you. It's my, like I said, it's my best 10-minute in the last year, I'd say. I did some good stuff with the Joe Gorga stuff last January. That was a good hosting set. I need to be banging out good hosting sets left and right. It's so cold. I can feel the air, and there's like the windows closed. Can't imagine better than to make someone who really needs to laugh. You should push the challenge definitely loose. The toes, what are the toes looking like? Like I just said a few minutes ago, I haven't changed my nail polish since November. So there's only 2 nails that have it on still. I've got a pedicure and it's going to last. Let's date. Oh, you've made me so persuaded to date you. Let's date. That's what men's games are. Someone says to me, oh, you have a show called Divorce Diaries. What do you bash men? You man bash. That's a big thing that men like to. Are you a man basher? No, I don't know. I love men. I love men. I wish I loved women because it would be a lot easier to date women than men. Right? Like, think about it. I mean, it may not be actually because women are hard. We're hard. Like, we'll find something wrong with everything. Right? Like, you're meeting our expectations, not under this house you are. Girl, no, I don't have that money. I have to just take the other 2 things off. Good morning, United States Marine. I have a very dirty joke that I worked on yesterday that I did at the end of the set. It got some hand claps, but I want to try it out again tonight at the 9:30 show, at the 9 o'clock start show, to see what happens, to see where we go from there. You'll send me money when you get paid? Why, thank you. Back bend stretch time, guys. Because I'm going to do some homework. I'm going to do some work on this set for tonight. Oh no, you're going to have to wait for it. It's too dirty. Yeah, I know women get very territorial. So I would rather be called, I don't like these, a lot of the times men and women have these titles for each other. You know, women call men narcissistic. Men call us bipolar. I love when my ex-husband calls me bipolar. Thank you, honey, for seeing both sides of me. There was another one. Oh, I don't like when someone's like, are you either jealous or insecure? What do you guys prefer to be called, jealous or insecure? Like, I feel like insecure is too insulting. You know, like it establishes that you won't pick up. And then I insert a word I'm not going to say on YouTube. You have 2 boys in college. Good for you. Which one's a funny joke? The bipolar one? And do I have a screw loose? I have a few. Look how big my forehead is. It needs like 5 big bolted screws to keep it attached to my fucking head. So yes, I do have a couple of screws loose. I'm 44. What do you think? If I give you no, I don't do private messages. No, I don't. But Terry, you can donate to the show or watch the show on Prime or True TV, and you can hit that like button. Women rather, I don't. So there's two labels that women get a lot too. Jealous. There's two labels that men and women get a lot, that men and women like to throw back at each other. Jealous, insecure. I'd rather be called jealous. Wait, hold on. Let me just write this one down because I want to try this one out tonight. I'm a few brews short of a keg. That's kind of funny, I guess. Just kind of trying to remember that one. What did I say at the beginning? I said when people can, people like to call women jealous, or sometimes men and women call each other jealous, and when you're going, when it's dating in general, like you're going through therapy, you're dating. These words get thrown out. Lots of women will call men, "You're a narcissist. You're always thinking about yourself." You know, like he'll be at the doctor getting his prostate examined, and his girlfriend will be texting him, "Good morning," and she won't answer because he's getting his prostate examined, and she'll get on the phone with it. "You're such a narcissist. Of course you were getting your prostate examined in the morning when I needed you to say good morning." What kind of narcissist does that? We take it to the extreme. Well, maybe I'm going on for too long there. The bipolar joke. Okay, hang on. Math too old, ignore it. What do you mean? Yeah, the men part, that is a too old of a book. That's a too old of a reference. It's all about the setup, how you were setting up the punch. Like, yes, I know. I even as a comic, I get lost with that. It's like your setup. The setup and the punch. But it's the setup, it's the punch, and it's the way you deliver it. I do believe that. Right? How are you doing with all this snow? Got your car out? Yeah. It's fine. Just a pain in the ass to drive around in. Period. End of story, right? Is the Super Bowl this weekend? When is the Super Bowl? Is the Super Bowl this weekend? I thought it was next week. When's the Super Bowl? Let's write that down. When is the Super Bowl? Oh, shit. Oh, no, it's next week. Okay. Ew. Yeah, I was going to say, if they had a show on Super Bowl Sunday, that would be a little weird, wouldn't it? Yeah. So I liked the greetings to the most gorgeous girl in the galaxy from Russia. Thank you, from Moscow. I'll take a Moscow mule. Oh, I have my bartender joke I'm going to do all the oldies. All the decent jokes that I got, I'm doing them in the first set. But I got to do them in an organized fashion. I'm a storyteller comic, so I need to run the order of the set, right? When I first got divorced, here, I'll try this one out with you guys. So I don't know if I'm gonna just try the Friday. I wasn't always this happy. I was married. Yeah, some people don't. I gotta do this greeting. Okay, how does this sperm joke? When I first got divorced, friends immediately tried to set me up. We got a guy for you. He's been sober 3 days. Like, what kind of friend are you, man? I would have friends that would come up and be like, we already knew when you were getting married, he wasn't the one for you. Well, why didn't you say anything? I just want a ride or die friend that doesn't, I don't like when friends are like, so wait, there was a bit there, or they're like, I don't like the friends that are like, well, do you want me to tell you the truth, or do you want me to tell you what you want to hear? I want you to tell me what's going to not get my fist down your throat. Like, that's the kind of joke I would do. I know I sound aggressive, but I'm from North Jersey, so that's just kind of in our blood. But we don't notice that until we go outside of North Jersey. And then people are like, like, you can't come into this grocery store, ma'am. Can't go into grocery stores in the Midwest because I'm too aggressive with my shopping cart. Because I think when people are in the grocery store, they need to move. Right? Like, I'm done at the self-checkout. I've done a lot of work at the grocery store at this point. I just want to leave. But then there's somebody in a scooter that decides to stop right in front of me and look at their receipt. Like, what are you studying that you just realize, oh, I should go back. I should reverse my scooter. First of all, if you're in a scooter at the grocery store, but you're sounding a bit gossip-like today. I'm running my jokes. True, the aggression is there, but I'm guessing it creates for interesting times. Yeah. So true at the store. You see the grocery store bit? I want to do it. Needs work. Thanks. But I have so much material in my head. I don't know what to do first. I got to do all the tight shit. So wait, women are narcissistic. Men are, okay, where's the other one? It's not intentional. It's just like, I'm from North Jersey area. We're all on edge because look at what we have to deal with, right? There's tight quarters, tight parking, there's traffic. You go out to somewhere like the Midwest and people are like, hi. And then you answer them with like, what's your, like it's different outside of North Jersey and then tri-state area. You go out to somewhere like the Midwest and you feel like you are in a foreign country because people come up to you and they're like, hi. And you're like, what is your problem? Get away from me. You're in my space, right? People in Chicago think that they have something called deep dish pizza. No, you have a soup with sauce and cheese in it. Get out of my, and then they're like, how dare you? Go back to your farms. See, this is aggression. This is aggressive behavior. I want to be, I can't relax. I'm not a relaxed person. Someone told me, you're tense. You need to loosen up. I said, the only loose part of me gave birth 13 years ago, and that's a wrap. I can't. I'm an anxious person. I'm a very anxious person. I'm a very fit person too. And everybody's like, how do you stay so fit? I'm like, I run every day. Not because I want to stay in shape, because I want to get away from myself. I don't know. I am trying out bits. Come on. I'm nervous about tonight. I hope I do well. So when I was interviewing for a different role, I left the same way. Nervous imposter. And what helped me was create chronological. I took away something from. Yes, no, I know. I do have that. I have an outline. I'm just busting on myself because I felt like my set last night wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be as a headliner, and I'm bummed. That's all. We're got 8 more to 100. 8 more to 100. Hi, Troy. What did Troy say? I'm bipolar. I just can't beat it. Told that to a polar bear once, and he stuffed go hibernate then. Well, there's a show called Elizabeth and I'm trying to get on it because it's filmed in New York, but they only post for like background shit, and I don't want to do background work. Ma'am, first of all, please don't call me a ma'am. Thank you. True beauty is in your eyes, in your true smile. Beauty is the best version of you. Beauty is not just what you see, but how you see it and preserve it. Great. I love that. I look fun. Thank you. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Back bend time. Every time we're on here, we do the back bend because by end of 2026, we're going to do a walkover, hopefully. No, it wasn't Theo Von, but I have worked with him a long time ago, like 8 years ago. All right, so if you guys don't know, I started out as a dancer in this industry, and I now am working my way back to do more dance auditions. And I am trying to get my back walkover by the end of 2026. There we go. Wish there was like dance comedy. Want to see me be a grasshopper? What does permanent alimony look like? This. Oh, thank you, Troy. What do you mean touch the toes stretch? Oh, the belly button balance? I have done an exotic dancer joke there. Every time I tell a guy I was a dancer, their response would be, "What kind of dancing do you do?" Like it was the first time any guy ever asked me that. Like, what if I said I was a stripper? Like, what would you do? Would you be able to handle it? Yeah. But I'm not. I'm just saying, like, this is part of the joke. Sorry. All right. Belly button balance for Troy. Because Troy just donated to a super chat. Thank you, Troy. Whoopsie. That was a little harsh. Okay. We got 4 more legs to go. Listen, let me get my journal here. Where is my? I have like, hold on, where did my notebook go? Oh, here it is. Pray. Pray. We're going to get back to that 500 mark that we were at. We're going to do it. Do you guys think I should ask? I'm going to ask her. I'm going to be like, look, I have a live stream I do behind the scenes. Would you like to say hello on it or no? What if she says no? Then I'll be like, oh, the bitch, whatever. Who cares? Someone unsubscribed right away. Okay, so it feels like this cold air. I'm going to tell you right now, something is not right with my window. I'm going to have you guys watch for a second. Look. You can feel the cold air. It's just insane. Is it because there's like, look, I don't know. These windows suck. What do you think? It's very cold. It's literally 9 degrees outside. Ouch. I'm done. Lots of energy. Thanks, Tommy O'Brien. Hey, oh shit. Hold on. Let me just make sure my ex-husband can. Hi, Troy. Can you plank for longer than a minute? Let's try it. Might need new windows or caulking around the windows. Yeah, you're probably right. So I gotta talk to my landlord. You ready? I just started the minute. So I have to go past the clock because I'm starting later than the minute. This is the plank, right? I really want to kick ass tonight. Not kick out, like kill it tonight. That's what I meant. Yes, let's do it. We can do it. This was 30. This is 40. See that shit? I hate that. That's the one thing I don't like. I want my skin to be like this all the time. Okay. Hi, beautiful person. How are you? I am just focusing. Wait, we gotta wait. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. What's the green light here? I'm getting money for doing planks, not for doing jokes. But we can go. We got one option here. Do our 90-minute mark and do another plank, or I pop off now. Yes. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Sorry, I was just excited. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate you so much, Troy. Thank you so much for the $5. Oh my God. All right, 20 push-ups. Here we go. Listen, I have to make an extra $1,500 a month for school tuition potentially. So please help. Well, I shouldn't. All right. I'm gonna make an extra $3,000 a month for a bunch of things. So every super chat counts. You want me to do push-ups? Really? Could I? I don't know. I'm not that pretty. Just kidding. Stop bashing yourself, Michelle. What is wrong with me? 20 push-ups. Here we go. Where is the... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I always do one more. Oh, wow. Thank you. 10 burpees. Let's go. You got it. Shit. Okay, I got it. Hello. I'm gonna do 10 burpees. Guy, everyone's been sending me super chats to do workout challenges. You got it. Ready? Here we go. 1. Did you see 20? Hold on, what'd you say? You said 10. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, hold on. That's 3s again. Here we go. 3. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Well, now I have to call it 6 times 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. 11. Okay. No, I'm not married. Divorce. My workout routine. So I do stretches in comedy, talk about the behind the scenes, and sometimes we do some cardio in here just to get the body pumping endorphins out. I'm so nervous. I want to do a good job tonight. Thank you, unknown. What happens if I give me one margarita? I fall asleep. Give me one margarita, I'ma fall asleep. Give me 2 margaritas, I'ma fall asleep more. Give me 4 margaritas, I'ma throw up on the floor. I know. Well, then I've cleaned them. I just haven't taken the polish off the tube. I'm going to go do my toes. Sorry. Love you guys. Stay tuned for more on the show. I'll try to go live tonight, but it will be live again in the morning to tell you how the show goes. Thank you so much for the super chats, Troy Unknown. I appreciate Troy Trex, because we have a couple of Troys in here. So Bond's collapse. Oh no, I get Bond collapse and Troy confused sometimes for some reason. But the super chats really do help with the channel, so tremendously. And okay, I have to read something for work. I love you guys. And I will see you later or tomorrow morning. Definitely tomorrow morning, but hit that notification button so you hear if I go live. Mo, if you send $50 super chat later, I'll go live. Thank you.